Hey everybody, Joe's Premium Firewood, coming to you live on Thursday, February 20th, 2025. I'm here in my oak alley where I'm about to load the last of my dry oak into my truck. I think I'm going to give them all that. It looks like about $60 worth. I had a new customer message me on my Facebook page yesterday and said his furnace died and he's down to his last little bit of firewood. I said he wanted it yesterday, but I had physical therapy and I was like, man, you ain't ordering pizza. So I said I'll take care of you on by noon on Thursday. And he said he probably has enough to make it till then. Right now, if it looks cold, it's because it is. It's about, I don't know, maybe 18 degrees. We're expecting high 25 today. But I could show you what I got here. Maybe if some of the people are watching, you can let me know if you can hear me. But here's what we got. Looks like the light's working. How's the sound, Lino? Is it working good? Like I did the video the other day and I wasn't wearing my microphone, but I'll pull this transmitter off and go old school if you tell me that the sound's not working. So, you know, sometimes I have to face the camera. You know, that's like what's been happening lately, you know. So if I start grabbing this stuff, I know I'm going to try to face you. I was thinking about stacking it up in the front, but like I said, this guy needs it for heat. And I don't know when he's going to get his new furnace. So I'm going to give him the last of my dry oak. See, we got a few more inches of snow last night. But my plan is I'm going to give him the last of this oak here, and then I'm gonna go buy $20 worth of my brother's wood, and then I'm gonna go top it off with some silver maple that I have in Bay 1. I hope that hater in the 51st state, Canada, Isaac's watching right now. He made a rude comment like he always does. Says I don't do any work. I never work. You look like I'm working now with one arm. I'm out here with one arm. So the only thing I can do is deliveries. You know, like I said, I did the delivery on Tuesday. And now this is the second one of the week. Oh, and then I had some people call me. They come all the time in their Subaru. And they're going to pick up $60 worth. They'll probably get here just as I'm finishing up, but I was kind of hesitant on doing this live stream because I'm a one-man show and I got to load from 3 different spots, so that means I'm gonna have to walk the camera over there, then back the truck up, then move the camera again and get all situated, and then load up. And then do that all over again when I go get the maple. So, can I get a USA for hockey tonight? USA. I want to see any Canada. But I'm gonna walk over there, load some, and then you guys let me know how the sound goes. You still hear me? Like I say, I'll try to face you when I'm loading. Some of this probably could sit for a while still, but it's the best I got. You know, everybody's got to plan ahead. I can't plan ahead for everybody, you know. Oh, Joe, do this, do that. Store enough at your house. Well, if I had the money, I'd have Mike coming here, but, and Mike hasn't worked down 8 days or 9 days now for me. I'm sure he's got other stuff going on. And, I don't know if he could get his splitter started or not. He can't come here empty. It's 25 miles. You know, I can't just say, hey, Mike, you want to come help me do this delivery? Give him, 15 bucks, 20 bucks. Help me do a delivery. He needs more money than that, so that means he's got to bring me a load. And I don't think he's too enthusiastic about loading wood, because he's got to split it too. And with it being this cold, it's probably difficult for him to start a splitter. I don't think he has a magnetic heater to keep on there, but I think he does keep it in Luann's barn. March is coming up. Winter's, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Winter's coming to an end. This customer, he's in Middleville. His name's Ken. He might even be watching, because he found me on Facebook. But I will be transferring this to YouTube. You watching Jay Swinehart? He watches all my videos. Former co-worker. All right, found the bottom row. I'm gonna come over there, check, make sure that the light's still on. Oh, it's no fun picking up that bottom row, doing all them toe touchers, one-armed. You know, it takes so much longer. Oh, we got 33 watching. Is the mic working? I don't know, Billy Otis, I don't know, I think he's talking about Mike, not the mic. But I'm sure, I think you can see me, because I do see a bunch of thumbs up. I mean, look how nice this wood is. Oak, tell me that's not dry. It's nice stuff. JPF to the rescue. Another customer saved. Doesn't freeze to death. While I'm out here freezing to death, holding this. Look at that, look at that. Oak. There's about $40 worth of oak in there now. I don't know. Should I save a little bit of this just in case somebody else needs some? It's dry. Or should I give it all to them? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he has a fireplace or a stove. Ask him that. But you know, normally I would give him some semi-seasoned wood, but it might be a few days before he gets his furnace fixed. So this oak's a lifesaver. You know, people should plan ahead. Like I always say, you got to plan ahead for stuff like this. Make sure you got plenty of firewood on hand, just in case there's a power outage or your furnace breaks down. You know, I don't think it's my responsibility to plan it. Chase them down. No, you need to order from me. You know, order from me soon. you know, decent amount in there. I love this limbwood. Anytime my suppliers can find limbwood like this, barkless, that's ready to go. I was ready to burn the day we cut it. Cut it. Bill Moon watching. I know I'm wearing a Jack's hat back at Log Cabin Firewood. He's on Log Cabin Firewood. He's on Facebook and YouTube. That's whose hat I'm wearing. But Bill Moon at Backspin Graphics made my jacket. I don't know, what do you think, folks? Is this enough oak for him? Not enough oak? I think that's a decent amount. Here's Craig Wilson. How much snow you get, Craig? I look like Missouri, Kansas, down there, southern Illinois got slammed with what, like a foot of snow. I mean, you can see what we got here. But this has been over days and days, and it's real soft powder because it's so cold. But my fingers are starting to freeze. I think that's enough oak for him, personally. And I'll save that little bit just in case somebody else has the same issue and they can get a little oak. So I hope the sound's good. Looks like the light's still on. The light's still on. So I'm going to move you down here and back down. And then I'm going to get lined up with my brother's wood. Looks like he just moved the wheelbarrow there. It's kind of in my way. Let me go get that out of my way. Of course, it's a concrete one, weighs 1,000,000 pounds. All right, I should be able to get in there now. Well, one good thing about this snow, it's covering up the ice in the driveway, so it's a little bit easier and safer to walk on. So let me go get my truck. I'm gonna go get my truck now, and we're gonna go over there and load. So some more camera work. My camera crew didn't show up today. All the people that say I talk too much and mess around with the camera, well, they didn't show up to come be my camera crew. I better stay in the track, so give me 1 second. If you're watching the YouTube replay, just fast forward this. I gotta do it all. I hope Rogal is watching, because this is why I don't like doing videos like this where I got to constantly move the camera. You know, if Mike was here and he was driving the truck, that'd be a lot better. But I got to be the cameraman, and when I'm loading from 3 different spots, I got to move the camera 3 different times or more, 6 times. You know, because I got to aim it one way. Yeah. So I'm gonna get you way down here. There's Mike Cuddell watching. He's a good fan. Mike's a good fan. So now you can see everything again. Now I gotta walk all the way back there. Gotta walk all the way back to the truck. Back it up here. Back it up. Back it up. That should be good. Well, they're saying temperatures in the 40s next week. I think this is the last of our cold weather, of our super cold. So let me get some of this. I'm going to stack one row here in the back. Get some of my brother's wood in there, one row. You can see the oak I got in there if you're just joining us. There's Randy Clay. How am I doing, Randy Clay? Remember, Isaac Walker says I don't work. What do you say to Isaac Walker? S-F-U? Can't be tripping on these. So here's some of his silver maple. Yeah, who wants to dig this up for this time of year? You know, I don't mind in the summer. I don't mind loading, you know, stuff that's stacked. But this piled stuff gets frozen together. I'm standing on pieces that are frozen to the ground, so it's not really flat. Feels like I'm going to fall over. I got to almost be over this way a little bit more. Kind of, I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach them. Reach them on that side. Wind chill's probably like 5 degrees. bottom. Put that over there. Here's a piece of cherry. Oh man, there's a big piece of maple. Yeah, Mike Tracy, you watching? You watching, Mike Tracy? You got to be around to watch these live streams. You know, I was planning on scheduling old videos today. Not doing this. You know, I worked my butt off on Tuesday. Until Sunday, maybe I can get Mike to help me. He said he was going to be out today. So, you know what that means. And if you're wondering what I'm charging, this time I'll remember to tell you. There's a piece. If you're wondering what I'm charging, $150 for the wood, $50 to deliver and dump it. So $200. I mean, look how hard I gotta work just to load it, you know, and then I gotta drive there and throw it out. You know, and had to pay for this wood. So the people that, hey, you're ripping them off. Look at what all goes into this. And there's nothing worse. Well, there's probably stuff worse than this. Loading frozen wood like this. But it does suck. It has a long, some of these are cut pretty damn long. Come on. Tell you what, my back's gonna be aching tomorrow. I know silver maple ain't the best, but I got a bunch of oak in the front. And then I'm going to top this center off with some of my silver maple. And I tried getting these pieces the other day that I'm tripping on. You might as well keep watching. You might see me fall down. That won't be good. Might help the views though. Gonna have to bring this stuff inside and let it melt. You know, this was tarp. I knew this was going to take me a lot. I had mixed emotions on him. You know, he moved it from the back up front, but he didn't stack it. Which, I understand. Now I don't have to go all the way down there and get it. But it's a hell of a lot easier loading stacked wood than it is piled wood. Stuff that's buried in snow. Here's a piece of black locust. Sure, you can mix that one in. I go over there and load the rest of my piled wood to top this off. That'll go a lot faster than this. I guess I'll let that one go. This one here is in the way. Way too long. Way too long. It's either boiler wood or give it to Mom. But I got it out of the way. Starting to get close to the end here. But I would like to know how many haters, if they only had one arm, would be out here doing this. They say I'm lazy. Haters say I'm lazy. See how much I got in there? Haters say I'm lazy. But I want money, I got money saved up. I didn't need to do this. But I'm helping them out. And then maybe I can get them educated on ordering early. Gotta order early. Gotta order early, Ken. Can't just assume people are gonna have a big warehouse. I don't know. Some cherry, limwood. This piece tells us this is dry. I think it's elm. His crap. I mean, it's okay wood, but you know what I'm saying. And actually, the wood I'm going over there to load is actually his wood, but I bought it from him because he was, broke. So he took it over to Bay One and stacked it over there. So that's what this is going to be topped off. You like that crack of the bat? Sounded kind of dry. That is if the microphone's still working. more. USA or 51st state? USA or 51st state? Two more and we're done. Give him a little piece of mulberry. Some silver maple. There we go. All right, we're about 3/4 of the way there, folks. I got to move over here. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up. So there's $20 worth for them buying from him. And there's my oak. And now we got to go over here, bay one, and load up over there. So I'm gonna let you keep an eye on me. I'm gonna go off camera here for a second. Fingers are freezing though. This glove has a hole in the palm. When you grabbing snow, gets wet, cold, fast. Hold it. I had the union brake yet. That's a good spot. Camera crews on strike. Camera crews on strike. Oh God, I said go on strike. Go on strike because I have an old phone, old iPhone 10. My microphone's old. You enjoying this, Mike Haynes? I hope you're learning something. Watch and learn, Mike Haynes. Watch and learn. 150 for the wood, 50 for deliveries, 20 miles away. There's the price. $200. So now, I don't know why my brother put all that wood in there. I think I'm gonna go forward just a little bit because it's all packed on the quad in there. Let me see. Yes. There, just like that. That's how it's done. Back this out of here. This was really annoying me. Just pack this right. It's all the way up to the wheel. Of the two brothers, he's got the brawn and I got the brains. Ain't that right? He's got the brawn, I got the brains. Hit the thumbs up to that. Ooh. That one. That needs some time. That was a little wet, that piece of cherry. Give him a few pieces of black locust. It's black locust needs a bit of time too, but mixes a few pieces, then you get the fire going good, it'll be fine. Better no wood at all. Yeah, he told me when he moved it over here, and he told me he put it inside here, I assumed he used his brain and stacked it in here, not piled it up against the front of the quad. You see that? I mean, how is it supposed to back out? Look on there. Like I say, the customer should be all packed up for winter. All stocked up. I could store what I could store. It gets expensive after a while. Remember, my cost for this wood's like $100. I'm selling it for 150, so I'm making $50, and I'm getting 50 for the delivery. You know, which is going to take an hour and a half of my time or longer. Jeez. What a moron. Oh, my God. An idiot. Why would he do that? Should bring you in here and give you a close-up. Should give you a close-up of this. I hope you can hear me. You know, it's hard for me to face you the whole time. But look what he did. How's the sound? Is the sound cutting in and out? But look, he piled it right up against the tire. You know, how am I supposed to back this out? There's pieces under there. You know, trying to face you guys, but it's kind of hard. I'm all the way in there. All the way in there. Brought this locust back. I said, keep that separate. It's green. It takes a lot longer to dry than this silver maple. Probably should have gave the customer most of this stuff just to get this out of my way. I hope he has a stove and not a fireplace, because some of this wetter stuff will burn easier. And some of these smaller starter pieces. You should have stacked this stuff over in bay 2 out in front there. I get it, stacking sucks when it's not at the customers. You know, all this time he spent stacking this, now we got to handle it again and load it in the truck. And even if I get it off the quad, and the pieces that are stacked up next are going to fall over right back onto it. I almost need to go over there, straighten some of those around. It's starting to get full, you know, and then they're going to want to bounce out. Piece of kindling for Mom. Throw it in her barrel. Right. That was a pretty good shot. Yeah, where's Mike when you need him? You watching, Cousin Joe? Another piece for Mom. Get this $150 face cord in there. Deliver it for $50. Hopefully he's able-bodied and can help me. Load. You watching me, Isaac? Never work. Joe, you never work. You never work. You watching me? Greg Wilson. Does it look like I'm working to you, Randy Clay? Fingers are froze. Nose is running. I gotta clean it. You know, gotta take my glove off. Do that. Or I can wipe it on my arm. I got women watching too. Like Ken Peter Eater. Fingers are icicles. I could get the quad out now. Mike's gonna come. I was supposed to be 30 degrees, 32 degrees above freezing on Sunday, so I might have Mike come and we'll split some wood for Mom, and if he can get me a load, but I ain't guaranteeing it. All right, I think five more, and then I'm gonna go straighten out. Here comes the customer. I said, hey, I'll be loading. He's like, oh, it's gonna take me an hour. Me an hour too. I might have him go get the rest of that oak. Take the rest of that oak. I'll see what he says. I lost count. He's sitting there driving in circles. I'll ask him if he wants to be in the video. Let me straighten this out. We'll take him back to the oak. Make sure none fall out. Oh, I might be able. Just about right. Hi. It's gonna take me a long time. Hey, I got some other stuff that might be better for you, but it's not enough. But it's dry. It's dry. You want to take another pile? You want to be in the video or not? You want to be in the video? I'm recording. We're live. We're live. Say hi.
Hi. How are you?
He comes and picks up in a Subaru.
Yeah.
Who's got the best wood in Michigan?
Joe.
See? Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'm going to take it back to the other wood and get them loaded. I got to do this delivery. I told the customer that I'd be there between noon and 1 p.m. So I got to wrap things up here. Fingers are froze. Got to hit the road. And thanks for watching. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks everybody who made it to the end. And we'll catch you on the next one. Say goodbye.
Bye.
All right. I got to take my glove off to stop this. See? You can see it's live. You see people? Look, here, finish. Here you go, finish.